Go document some shit fucking down in Ohio. There's some weird shit. She's like, where? Like Helltown, Ohio? She's like, oh, I've heard of that. And I was like, yeah, I don't think we know what we're doing here.
Pretty cool. Takes the shakiness out of the video.
Does that trail keep going up that way?
That way? I couldn't tell you, man. I don't know if somebody that lives up the road put it in or not, but I highly doubt it. I mean,
let's go back down to the campsite. Where the fuck did we come across here? Or?
Work like a step.
Oh. What the fuck? Did you see what's...
Some kind of like old telephone pole maybe? It's solid on that end.
Yeah, that's weird. Yeah, there definitely was an old road here at one point.
Yeah. If I had my harness and rope, we could have rappelled down here.
Well, you.
Yeah, you wouldn't do it?
I mean, I'd do it, but I'd probably take a shit first. After seeing that dude bounce out of that fucking truck.
That was scary, dude. I've never seen something like that long before. Yeah, this is an old telephone pole right here.
Yeah, that's not a normal tree. That's...
You're crazy enough we can walk across it.
Bailey, no, I'm not doing that.
Not that crazy?
I know you're that crazy, but I'm not that crazy. And if you get hurt...
Yeah, that's fair. I'm gonna ride home.
Yeah, I didn't even see this last time I was here.
Yeah. There's rocks there too.
Wait, this place goes this way. Probably just goes right back to the trail.
Yeah.
Like, you see how this thing works?
Yeah, that's pretty awesome, dude. How much was that GoPro?
400. But I don't have it, obviously.
Yeah. Yeah, I was looking at buying like the oldest GoPro, like the Gen 1. Like $50 on eBay. But I don't know.
Yeah, you can get away with like a Gen 10 or something like that. I don't even know. Like $150 or $100.
I can't believe you fit a car down here.
I fucking drove a car down this path.
That's crazy. How'd you turn around at the bottom?
Very carefully. It gets really bad right up here, right?
As it goes down?
Yeah. I'm just glad I wasn't underneath this fucking tree when it fell. It was, dude.
It was close to the campsite.
I'm kind of freaked out to see it again.
Feels less creepy during the day though. Nighttime is something else out here, man.
Yeah, it's scary.
I heard that's what Helltown is like though. It changes at night.
Yeah, I mean, I was higher than a kite when I was out here, so I didn't really notice it.
Yeah.
But once that fucking tree dropped, it was like, oh my god, there's evil around these woods.
I'm surprised you wanted to come back.
I mean, I really don't.
You ever look at like a tree branch and think that would make for an awesome like Tarzan swing?
Yeah, or a great thing to fucking smash you right in the head.
Yeah, that too.
Like that's when I like at work when you have old men that come up and they're like, yeah, I'm just trying to get rid of this limbs on the top of my trees, and I'm like, don't do that, please, because you're just gonna end up killing yourself.
Yeah. That hurts.
Have you ever seen that video where that guy cuts down that tree and it lands right on top of him?
I've seen that. I've seen a lot of them too. I've seen one where the guy was cutting the notch for the tree top to fall, and he had a ladder right in front of that notch. He cut his back out like this, and you can imagine what happened. That tree fell right on him in the ladder.
Yeah,
and he fell right out of that ladder. It's like, what are you thinking when that happens?
Yeah, think about this, dude. I drove my car down this. I drove my fucking car down this.
ATVs can barely make it down here.
I was like, fuck this, I need to get out of here no matter what. I don't care if we get fucking towed out. This place is fucking evil. We're like, I know people watching this are going, oh, you're just walking through the woods. No, this place, there's something wrong going on down here.
That's a good shot. How creepy it is. That swamp down there. Looks like...
That's where I had to park my car, right in front of that swamp.
At first I thought you meant it was this tree, but then I saw the tree all the way down by the campsite.
It's right around that size. I think it's bigger. Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit. You gonna do a YouTube channel?
Not really. I just like do like little like things for steel.
Yeah.
But this is definitely gonna be a fucking video.
That's a nice log.
That's a huge log.
That's on the smaller side of the big stuff I do.
That's smaller.
On the smaller side,
Fuck
yeah.
that. Yeah, I don't do that shit. So yeah, we've been filming for 8 minutes.
That's pretty good timing. 'Cause, yeah, you started all the way down at the very bottom of the river.
Yeah. Ooh. Like, how cool is that fucking thing, dude? You can go, and I can do it. How you doing? Is that it? No, there's it. That's another tree that fell.
That's new. That wasn't there last week.
I never thought I'd come back here, bro. I mean, we talked about it, but oh, I hate this place.
Yeah, that wasn't there last week like that, dude. That just happened, literally. I remember walking underneath it. I went all the way to the campsite.
Look how big that fucking tree is, dude. Why are these big ass trees just falling like this? I mean, I know if it's on the shore, but
even then, though, it looks healthy until you look at the base of it.
oh yeah. Oh yeah, it looks all. Yeah, look at that. It's all black and fucking.
Bad heart shot.
Yeah, it's basically still alive though.
Pretty high. Pretty sketchy to walk underneath it. It can go at any moment, so be quick.
Did they completely get rid of the other tree?
No, it's farther down.
Oh. I don't want to scare those people because the kid will be like, yeah, this place is haunted. This place is fucked up.
See the ghost right behind them. That's the tree that fell. Right?
Yeah. almost right on my tent.
Scary, dude. See, this is a pretty big tree for what I do. I'm normal size big.
I never thought I'd come back here.
Oh, there's another one that just got fell.
Yeah, so my tent was right here,
Yeah.
right back here in this corner.
Yeah.
And Aries was laying down in there, but well, he was going back and forth in between, like laying down and coming out and hanging out with me.
You see that too? Not to interrupt you, but that looks like claw marks. That ain't human. As you were saying though.
What is that?
That's literally like a 4 or 5 claw mark, dude. That's deep.
We don't have bears here in Northeast Ohio.
No, we don't.
I mean, very few, but what is that?
That's scary.
What the fuck is that?
It's like it clawed it all the way around.
Alright, this is weird. This is getting really weird. I think we found something, Bailey. What the fuck, dude?
It's fucking creepy, man.
But Aries was like going in and out of the tent.
Yeah.
And then I was sitting at the picnic table over here.
Yeah.
And he just came out of the tent and he ran over here and he ran right in front of me in that fucking it was 3 o'clock in the morning. I was like half awake.
See these marks too? Those are pretty deep.
What the fuck
Things
is
are clawing this tree, dude?
going on down here?
Well, this tree is dead as fuck.
It looks pretty healthy, right?
It doesn't have any stringiness to it, so when it pulled, you see what the hingewood was this. That was what was holding it.
So this is dead to you?
Completely dead. Look at how the woodpecker rod and the rot here.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is completely dead. And they had a small saw, so that's why they cut this out, so that way they can get all the way across.
I'm just really confused on these marks on this tree over here.
There's some on this one too.
Because I don't think you can do that even with a knife.
Those are deep, dude. An axe won't do that. And with how it's like, it drags. It's not like it was to hit with an axe, you know?
Anybody who sees this and are ghost hunters or something, you need to look at this because
Yeah, that's pretty big.
that is so fucking creepy, dude. I can't believe I stayed the night down here.
You didn't see that?
No, fuck no. If I saw that, I would have left.
You don't blame you. I would have been out of here.
But what happened was Aries was in and out of the tent
Yeah.
and he ran up towards that way. That tree fell right in front of him and he ran behind me and he ran into those woods and left for an hour. And I was screaming. I'm like, Aries, 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 come on. He came back. He got into the tent with me. And then he was so freaked out, he destroyed the tent. So literally slept with the tent just laying on top of our head.
Thanks.
And then once, the morning came, we called the park rangers and shit. And they came down here and cut down this tree. That is, dude, that is weird. I feel so weird right now, dude. What?
That's a weird feeling. Like,
That's not a bear.
that ain't no bear, I swear. I know what a bear looks
I don't think a bear could scratch that far into a tree like that.
A grizzly couldn't even do that. That was what, an inch deep? At least fingernail deep.
Yeah, that is
Scary.
fucking disturbing. I never thought I'd come back down here. Oh my god, dude. I just want to get the fuck out of here.
See, something funny you can always do. Some see these are like great stories, right? long as you get it out there, you good for anyone. That one wasn't high enough off the ground. That one drug on. But typically you can hop on the swing.
Alright, I'm gonna stop this video because this is getting really